And we are now live on StreamYard. So it's really beautiful to see you, everybody, today. And if you want to come on and talk to me, this is our link here. It is actually, if you go on to your Zoom chat, it's 683-2345-966, and I have not missed a show. This is episode 105, and let's see if I can find a poster for us today. Let's see if I can find a 105 poster and manage the poster party here. Let's see here. I think we got a poster here right about here. So here's our poster, everybody, and that is today's mood. We're drinking the green drink. We're helping people to have awareness that there are still people in jail for a plant. We want to stop the war on people. We want to meet with the Crypto Cannabis Club and have them help us do our freaking drop. We have a beautiful drop that we'll share with you today. And we'll just navigate. We have just me today so far. And I've been really having a blast with the incredible, let's see if I can minimize our poster here, and it looks like I got a little bit of jargon here today, a beautiful mishmash of incredible designs here. Let's see if I can move the 22. There we are. So we're back. I don't even know how I move that around. But if we can play with our little incredible software here and get this all good here. Yeah, it's me, Jeff Eichen. So it's beautiful to travel again, to be with you. And again, here's the Zoom link. It's 683-234-5966. So I will make that smaller now and put it over to the side right here in purple. That's how you get on. You can watch it live on Facebook at myfacebook.com/jfree111. And so this week I was with the Leonard Peltier project, and I say in one of my videos today that I had PTSD as a child. I saw all these bumper stickers, but I never pronounced his name Peltier properly. But I was at the Salish this week rally on Front Street. They had incredible people there and incredible kayaks that went out and held the sign up in the water and for the ferries. And it's just awareness, everybody, that there are still people like Leonard from my childhood and from your childhood still in prison. So we have to raise the awareness of every aspect. They all cross over to each other and they all are part of each other. So let's record this here.
Recording in progress.
So now we're recording to my computer so I can remember everything. I'm a one-man show. It's Jeff Eichen here with Lifers Madness, the movie. Sometimes we have Tommy Chong on. Sometimes we have incredible humans that were in jail for 20 years, for 30 years, for 10 years. And so today we're going to navigate. Well, let's just get in and I'll show you what I have here. I have a share screen here for you. I'm so blessed that I was able to be with my Ecamm software people today. That was really beautiful. they were helping me to sync up everything and to get everything properly engaged. So let me see if I can actually email the people here. So if I email him the J-Free, let's see if we can get that to him here. So somebody's coming in, so we're gonna go to get a J-Free. So we're gonna go back to here and go to Facebook, boom, and go to Facebook here, Facebook. So if I capture that and I send him here, Tyler, let's see. So if I watch today with Tyler, I can go boom. Okay, so we got them to go in. So now we are gathering a crowd right when I'm going to be doing my intro. So let's go get them. Let's get out of intro land, because we're technology driven here, and let's bring in our people and see who's here today. So we've got admit and admit. Good morning, beautiful people. It's Jeff Eichen here with Weeds Day on a Friday. It's really beautiful to see you. We have, I think we're going to get some video from you both. Eric, you got video? There's Mr. Eric.
And it says unable to access camera, allow Zoom to access your camera.
Oh my God, who's speaking that Zoom user? Who is that?
This is Destiny Nicole with Meta.
Hey.
Marijuana industry.
Hey, if you wanna just change your name, do you know how to change your username?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just did.
There you go. Great, Nicole. We're glad to have you. So we'll have you in the dark, but in the light. So we're blessed to have you here. And we got Eric Boone here. Eric's he may get, like the yogi said, if you get 14 minutes of sleep, that's all you need, the yogis. And so if Eric gets 14 minutes, I'm blessed and I'm amazed. And Eric is navigating Global Hemp Fest. I mean, to get hemp grown around the world is beautiful. We've been talking about Leonard Peltier already this morning. Peltier, I'm sorry. I have a little PTSD from childhood, not pronouncing his name right, but it's Leonard Peltier. And I was with those people this weekend, or this week in Seattle, in Edmonds, and Mukilteo, and so that's close to Eric. And Eric's on his way to do some beautiful things globally. And the first stop is Portugal. Tell us a little bit about that, Eric, and welcome.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting pretty excited about it. Spending, an adequate amount of time on my Duolingo every day to make sure that my Portuguese is.
Remember cerveza, to say cerveza.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about it is they do bring quite a bit over from Spanish, so there's been a shortened learning curve from that standpoint. But yeah, I'm pretty psyched because I'm actually for my actual cannabis business, I'm going over to speak at a conference in Canna, Portugal, here in Lisbon in just a couple weeks here. It's the 18th and 19th of June. But one of the really exciting things that I'm going to be doing while scaling my business over there is we've also talked to a lot of people about bringing Seattle Hemp Fest. And I don't know if everyone on this call knows Seattle Hemp Fest, probably. but it's like the original free speech protestable. Been taking place at the Seattle waterfront for the last 30 years. Gathered a 250,000 people in its heyday. Still gathers over 100,000. Just a massive cannabis event about education and entertainment. And it's high time, pun intended, that we get that over on the European shores as well. We already license it here in the States. We've got HempFest in about 7 different states, but Seattle here, we're the original.
Right, I've been to HempFest, Portland, and I think there's an Idaho one, and
Yeah,
so.
there's one in Boise, all licensed. Yeah, Alaska, Portland's a good one. It's been running
And
for
just think
20
about it,
years.
Boise is a little bit Republican, and so we're infiltrating the way that we need to get in there silently but deadly, you know, and getting around, you know, these people that are naysayers about God, prisoners still left in prison. I mean, look at the project I worked on this week with Leonard. I've seen his bumper stickers since I was a child. The Leonard Peltier movement. I've been working with them all week. And so it's the same thing, being in jail for nonviolence and compassionate release. And so releasing the plant is a similar project that we're doing. We're raising awareness, getting ready to do our golf tournaments and our concert tours to raise the awareness, to raise the loudness. So even in Europe, we can take our golf tournament to Scotland, we can take it to Portugal, and we can just brand that and make a fun day out of an important day with a art auction, an NFT art auction with HempFest NFTs, with Ramasday NFTs, and cross-platform, and help to let everybody know that not only are there prisoners still left in jail, but that the weed and the plant is still illegal in so many countries.
Yeah, even Portugal, which is a great great market from the standpoint of they decriminalized all drugs back in 2012.
All pharmaceutical drugs, yes.
Well, no, I mean any sort like any kind of drugs. I mean, cannabis is still technically illegal, but decriminalized. So they've started treating it not as a criminal act, but as a something to be treated. And it's a program that's met with resounding success. So it's a really exciting situation to be in there. But they still don't have ready access to quality tested product on an adult use or a lifestyle basis. But I mean, you see that coming to European markets more and more. Germany's about ready to drop the flag on legalization. Fingers crossed. So that's going to be a bigger market than California. That's huge. Really exciting.
So, ladies, Eric is talking about Portugal right now, and these are some ladies that I met in Las Vegas with the president of Mexico, Vicente, and so they're really interested in what's going on in Portugal because Portugal decriminalized all drugs back probably 5 years ago. Eric?
No, it was 2012. It was 10 years ago.
Okay, 2012, and so that was fantastic. And so, through Mita, and the ladies will tell us what they're doing. Eric's explaining his Portuguese trip that he's doing in a couple weeks to go to Cana, Portugal. Well, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
We'll be at ICBC, Germany.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Oh, I haven't committed to that show yet because that's end of July, right?
Yeah, July 15th.
Yeah, I don't think because I'm going to be in Portugal for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, about 10 days for that conference and setting up some business stuff. But I won't actually relocate there permanently until the beginning of August. So I'm probably going to miss Germany this year. But I'm super psyched to go to Cannabis next year. We've got some contacts coming over from Spain for this show as well. But that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm sorry I'll miss you in Berlin this year. But I've been to a couple ICBC conferences. They're solid. So That's not their first year in Berlin either. I think it's 2 or 3, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, I was in Canada. I was in Canada at the ICBC in Canada. They may have me come out, but we got to see if there's a budget to fly me, because I'm grounded if I'm not brought in there. But I'm really excited about the global aspects of ending prohibition. Yeah, it's really exciting. It's really exciting.
And HempFest is just a really good platform because one of the things that I'm discovering, I was just speaking with Portugal earlier today about the show, and it's interesting. Some of the, like here in Washington, I think we've been sort of spoiled by just the overall social acceptance that cannabis has achieved in this region, in California, like pretty much the entire West Coast. But you still have a lot of the social stigmas and negative aspects associated with the plant in Europe, and we're getting quite a bit of pushback for the show, interestingly enough. So I really think that a lot of this stems from just a lack of education, just ignorance about all the benefits the plant can deliver. So I think that our edutainment platform is just right for the European market. Like they really need some good, solid, modern cannabis education from leading global experts.
They need momentum, just like Mexico. Mexico seems to have a little bit of momentum. Tell us a little bit of an update on Mexico, Destiny. You're muted again. It's okay.
So, my apologies. So, I'm actually not the contact for Mexico on our team. I run the U.S. side. We just launched nationally. Dimitri Downing on our team, our founder, and Tim Sultan on our team are the two that are going to be directly connected to our Mexico connections.
Great. Yeah, because I never found that footage. By the way, I looked for it. I looked deep into my partner that was filming that footage when the camera guy came in and did that thing. So if I get that to you, but let's get Vincente on my show. I'd love to get that contact from you. That would be great. And the president of Mexico believes in cannabis so much, and he's so articulate about it, and he's also an advocate for reform for the prisoners too. Yeah. What does Portugal think about reform? Are they working on bringing their prisoners home?
Now, like I said, with the decriminalization, there's really not much in the way of criminal penalties there right now. But there's still where they're really emphasizing the sustainability of hemp in general right now. Really focusing on the more industrial applications. Like
So for the fabric and for building houses.
Absolutely, yeah. So, and I mean, but the actual the connoisseur culture, it's not quite there yet. So, it's still a work in progress.
And what about medical?
Medical, they've got, but I need to be on the ground there for a little while longer to ascertain exactly what kind of medical they've got.
Well, for sure, when you relocate, I'll come visit you, and I'll be part of. We'll find a space for me in your world there. That'll be great.
And we'll taste test together.
Oh, without yeah, we'll have a brew fest for sure. Well, you got a lot of irons in the coal. I'm really proud of you, and same with Destiny. Destiny, what is introduce yourself, and I see you got your partner there too. Introduce yourself, and there you go. I remember you both from Las Vegas. That was really fun being there. You remember me? Am I hard to forget? Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Introduce yourselves.
So my name is Destiny Nicole. I've been working in the cannabis industry for the last 5 years. I've been running MITA, the Marijuana Industry Trade Association. We are basically a chamber of commerce. We've been based in Arizona for the last 6 years, since 2016. We launched basically with the goal to connect businesses, like the middleman of the cannabis industry. We hold meetings once a month. We have about 500 to 600 attendees. Those are from cultivators, manufacturers, distributors, to dispensary owners, to bud tenders with a dream. Dispensary owners that want to sell their license, people that are looking for licenses. We love to connect the relationships. We are a nonprofit organization, so how we work is we have members that sponsor our events, and they put on they sponsor our monthly meetup events. So we're launching now.
Are they live events, the live meetup events?
They are in-person events.
Oh, nice. In Arizona?
Yes, in Arizona for the last 6 years. That's why we're launching nationally now, our new branded logo.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to push for interstate commerce right now. Going forward nationally, we want to do more of we want to get more involved with the lobbying policy, and we're trying to promote brands too, so they can tell their stories. We want to give them that
brand recognition.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, we'll have you at our concert at Oakland Coliseum when we have 42,000 NFT tickets sold for the prisoners. And my Relief Foundation is being organized right now so we can have money for the prison fund for their families. They've been in jail for 30 years for weed, and so we'll do that. And we're going to have a golf tournament too, a celebrity golf tournament. I talked to the Tyson tribe, and so we are totally excited. And yeah, you're beautiful. You got the clean lens now for this photographer here. And while we're at it, you guys and gals, sit back for a few minutes, and I'm going to share my screen and do my intro. I was with the Leonard Peltier Foundation this week, so I'm going to share my my intro with you all here for a second, and let the world see where I've been for the last couple days. It's been really a blessing, and it all crosses over to freedom. Parade. It's episode 105, by the way, everybody. So we're on FrYDay, everybody, today. It's great because I was with the canoe journey.
John Lennon's 1971 Song of Peace. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Yeah. So today, for the first time ever, I publicly perform my dad's song, Imagine. The performance, part of Global Citizens Stand Up for Ukraine event. Oprah, too.
A deep and heartfelt thank you to all the countless advocates and allies who have volunteered, who donated, who've spoken out, who risked their lives to stand up for Ukraine.
Bruce Springsteen.
Refugees in Ukraine and around the world need our help now.
And John Bon Jovi with the message, Glory to Ukraine.
We sing Slava Ukraine, Slava Ukraine, Slava Ukraine.
And it was Julian Lennon playing his father's song, all of it helping to raise more than $10 billion in pledges from all over the world.
In the world where rivers run.
Story years ago, as soon as I found out that Leonard had been arrested and he had lost his appeals and his request for retrial, and I became you know, close to Leonard, became a friend with Leonard, and learned who this man was, and it broke my heart to know that this innocent man was sitting in prison for now 46 years of his life, and this is the last chance we have to get him out with this president. And so I decided to dedicate every bit of my life to helping and finding ways to bring people together, to bring awareness and education and help gather support. We need support from everybody we can get. Everything that we bring to Washington, D.C. as American citizens tells them that we won't sit idle while we know an innocent man is sitting in prison. It's not a controversy anymore, not for anybody.
Yeah, I would just like to maybe explain a little bit about the fight of Leonard Peltier. It doesn't start in the 1970s. It starts way back in the 1800s, at the time when we were being attacked, well, since first contact, really. But for our nations, we've had political prisoners, starting with like Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse. They were all political. And one of the things about Leonard, his story doesn't really start there either. I mean, his story is basically our people being attacked. We've been colonized. Right now the key word is decolonization, okay? So part of decolonization is presenting the truth, okay? We want people to know the truth of how Leonard or people were government sponsored, you know, picked on. We just need everyone to see the strength that Leonard survived 47 years inside the prison. And it's really hard when you have to be away from your family, and he's been away that long. He doesn't know his grandchildren. You know, his mother and father passed away while he was in prison. He's a human. He's not this stereotype image that the FBI has portrayed against him. It was the same way they portrayed against the Indians way back in 1890. You know, in Wounded Knee, where they tried to justify killing people unarmed. They still continue treating us that way.
Griner should be with their teammates this week, preparing for the start of the new season. Instead, the 7-time All-Star center for the Phoenix Mercury has been in Russian custody for 75 days.
Let's took this on her family.
She had a vape pen, everybody.
I just love her. I love her. So I think about her every day, and I can't wait till she gets back here with us.
Now the U.S. government considers Griner, quote, wrongfully detained, a change in designation that means officials will no longer wait for her case to wind its way through Russian courts and will seek to negotiate her return.
A parade. Amazing, everybody. So what do we think there? I'm back in action here, and it's amazing, the crossover of people speaking and wanting freedom through any of those three examples that I had. We had John Lennon's father talking about you know, and his son. We had Oprah and Bon Jovi and you know, so I take the risk of taking content from other places to put it on my show, that and we have chocolate, weed, you know, candy bars. You know, it's really beautiful. But I mean, that's the idea. The idea is sharing all of that stuff. This lady for a weed pen, what the hell? She's in Russian prison. You know, what are we going to do about that? We're going to do what we're doing today. We're talking about it, and we're trying to figure out ways to expand the knowledge, not just to make more money on chocolate, you know, weed parties, but to also to help to end prohibition and the madness of humans. You know, like they were talking about the FBI and Leonard Peltier and what don't you get? you know. So I'm proud of you, Eric. I'm proud of you, Destiny. And what's your partner's name?
My name is Rita Valenzuela. I do the marketing for Mita.
Hi, Rita. Hi, Rita. I remember you both totally. Here comes Brady. Brady's a vet from. He's up fly fishing in. Are you in Idaho fly fishing, Brady?
Hello. Yeah. Well, I'm in Colorado.
Oh, you're in Colorado. Okay.
Yeah.
So Brady's our veteran, and we just been talking about Leonard Peltier, and everybody and the wrongfulness and how we're being activated to, you know, it is a beautiful T-shirt to have for Weed and for Hempfest and for Mita. You know, we have to go to the supermarket and share with people walking down the aisles. And not be afraid anymore. Look at Timothy Leary. Look at all of the brave people. Gandhi. You know. I just can't. My heart breaks that we're talking about gun control right now, and all the powerful people that I grew up with were gunned down, from President Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln, John Lennon, all with bullets. If we stop making bullets, we can make beautiful children and correct the video games. Who in this group wants to raise their hand to make a green video game that you put your helmet on and you go into the fields and you smoke out with Tommy and you go into the Angels and you let all the prisoners out, and it's a freaking video game. But instead they have, you know, Kill Cops 20, you know, that sell 5 million in 12 minutes. You know, and so the planet is definitely not directed right. But the people on my team are in love. They have the heart to help to heal the plant that was made illegal in 1937 globally. Eric?
Preach.
Hey, teach, learn. Get going. Yeah, I'm really blessed.
I was gonna tell Destiny I actually got my start in Arizona back in 2009. I was doing my MBA at Thunderbird, and that's when the whole medical program was coming online. Back in the Will Humble days, and I don't know. Do you remember CHAWS, the Community Health Action Areas? Like that's what the licenses were originally called. So that was the market where I actually got my start, and I honestly am bowing my head in supplication that you managed to get a trade association that gathers 600 people every month. That's amazing.
We are a huge part of Arizona, and why Arizona's market is so inclusive, because you know we hold these meetings every month, and everybody comes out and builds relationships and really connects with each other. You know, the competition is obviously it's there, but everybody is getting together against, you know, Arizona State wants to be the best. So right now everybody is looking at Arizona. We are moving out of Arizona because, you know, we worked so hard in Arizona already. We worked closely with Will Humble, helped him in 2012. Then 2016 we built out Mita. And then now we're going national. In 2017, we passed a bill for 2-year card costs. Medical patients actually will have their cards for 2 years. And in that bill, we actually snuck in there mandatory testing for cannabis products. So all of cannabis products in the state of Arizona needs to be tested for pesticides, molds, all full spectrum. So now
well, that's amazing.
Well done. I am a resident of Arizona. I have my card for 2 years, which I thought was awesome. Coming from Colorado, so.
Brady, do you remember these ladies in Vegas? They were all dressed. Did you have red on? You were dressed in red?
Oh, in the red dresses.
Catch us. One day we were wearing all red. One day we were wearing all white. One day we were wearing all blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red, white, and blue.
Good. I remember. I thought they were with the Simply Flags.
Very, very.
Brady, did you get any footage of the Malanger, the guy that grabbed the camera? Did you get any footage of that? Did you see that? Because I couldn't find that footage.
I didn't see that.
Okay, because it was right next to me, and I was talking to the president, and then the lady said that there was some guy that came in and kind of like molested his way in there, right?
Yeah,
oh no, I didn't see that.
he grabbed the phone out of our founder's hand of our company, and he just gave him attitude, and it was really, really weird. And my founder was kind of like, "Give me my phone back," like.
And you saw us filming, and you thought that I might have that footage, right? Brady was filming with me, and so I was just wondering if you remembered that moment, you know.
No, I was starstruck, unfortunately.
Well, you know, like we get Tommy on here sometimes. Maybe we'll get Vincente. That'd be great. You know, if we get Mr. Fox on, the president. Doesn't he have like multiple dispensaries or locations? What's his update? What is his public awareness?
He actually, and I'm sorry, I don't know, because I just on the U.S. side, I don't know too much about that. But what I do know is he runs a children's. I'm not too informed on his cannabis side. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was listening to. I have the footage of his whole talk, and one day, you know, that'll get somewhere or nowhere, because I do so much footage, and then people that hire me don't even call me for the footage because they have multiple copies of it and this and that. But if I ever do some searching, but I remember when I was filming him that they were saying that he was an advocate in a brilliant way, and he talked about it, you know, because it was a weed show, you know, the bud tenders. But I thought that he had like actual brick and mortars.
Yeah, she actually knows a little bit.
Yeah, I actually know a little bit about it. On expanding and opening up 130 stores. Currently, he has 70 stores in 28 states.
Wow.
Oh, that's what I wanted to know. Yeah, you mean he has stores in America? Or 28 states in South America, Central America?
They're in, I believe, in America, yeah.
Wow, pretty cool. Eric, there's a NFT, you know, Vincente's.
It's a huge multi-state operator. What's the name of it? I'm sure I know the name, but I didn't know he was associated with it.
Available to hop on this Zoom call.
The operator? Is that what he's asking for? The operator's name is Cesar.
The operator's name is Cesar.
Cesar.
Okay.
Escalante.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't know that one. I can't wait to do some more research on it. That's cool.
That'll be great to meet Cesar. We should have him on one day, ladies, you know. You're welcome to use this platform. Every week we do this show. We're going to, when I do edits, we're going to Roku. My parent company, POD TV, is putting me on Roku. And so it would be great if you have content or if you bring Cesar on. Just you know, talk to me on a Friday for a Wednesday show, because it's every Wednesday, and we're on episode 105, and we would love to have you bring us some content and use our show to promote. We're going to promote HempFest. We're going to promote the veterans, because Brady was a veteran in Kosovo and in Iraq, and so it's not why he has sunglasses on, but he's doing great, and we really loved having you there. And oh, look, here we got a we got a photo bomb.
So the stores are actually in Mexico, and to be specific, they're in Mexico City, Mazatlan, Culiacan, Playa del Carmen, Guadalajara, Tijuana, and they're opening up one in San Luis, which is a new.
And are they medical stores or are they recreation? What did I huh?
They sell hemp oil,
CBD,
bongs, pipes, grinders, like a little smoke.
So they're paraphernalia stores, and they do the legal paraphernalia and the CBD and so on and so forth. Okay, cool. Yeah, your virtual glasses are good. There you go. They look so virtual, like a snap camera, you know, when you got them on.
Hey, kind of an interesting coincidence. Facebook just reminded me that on this day in 2018, I was actually at Centro Fox in Guanajuato when Vicente was hosting Canna Mexico, the first conference down. Yeah, were you there?
I was there too.
Yeah, it was 2018. It was exactly 4 years ago today.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Can you believe that? Yeah. It was awesome. It was so hot though. Oh.
We stayed at Vicente Fox's hotel.
Oh yeah, at Central Fox.
Yeah, that was the hotel for the conference.
Oh yeah. That because he had that compound too, and I know my friend actually stayed there on his compound for a little bit, and I got his little hacienda and got absolutely devoured by mosquitoes that night. It was crazy.
We're going to have Vincenti on, and we'll have a reunion. We'll bring everybody together, and we'll see where we all can, you know, join forces again. Because I also want to do Cannabis and a show in Mexico City. My papa used to live in Oaxaca. My dad did, and then he lived for 30 years in Rosarita. But before that, he was in Guatemala. So my father, I've been to Antigua, I've been to Oaxaca, I've been to Mexico City, been to Chichen Itza, been everywhere in Central America with my papa. And hang on. And so it was just brilliant to see all the synchronicity. I mean, look, we've been to the same places at the same time. And Brady, by the way, I got to be with the Leonard Peltier people this week, and before I just showed a little video of them talking about it, the injustice of people in jail for nonviolence. And we had, I'm so blessed to be able to connect with the 40 Tons people, you know, and Corvain and his whole crew. So we're making some movement. We got to do better. We got to do better and get bigger. So we're still aiming for you, and Mita, we're so glad to partner with you and have this small little meeting, this small little public, you know, show and group, you know, together to, you know, Brady's going to talk about and be part of the vets that use it for PTSD, the medicine. Mita is going to help to bring us global also. And then we're going to have Eric in Portugal soon, you know, having residence there and do the European side. So I can't wait to, you know, let's do a golf tournament for the prisoners and for awareness in Europe. Let's do one in Mexico. I mean, golf is very happening, and it's an amazing way to get maybe, you know, the Tyson Ranch people are really excited to work with us and bring Mike Tyson down for a Celebrity Mexico, Celebrity Portugal, or Scotland through golf. You know, because people listen, and we need to get these people that are, and we don't use the, you know, the party words where we say, I'm a Democrat, I'm a socialist, I'm a Republican. We don't use those when we're trying to move forward. We just cloak ourselves and let everybody come together. You know? That's what we got to do. That's what I learned. That's when I met Timothy Leary at his home, and we had rallies, and we were doing some really incredible stuff in the back room. It was great because they navigated the LSD culture, okay? And I asked Tommy, I don't know if you were there, Eric, but I know that Brady was there, and I asked Tommy Chong, was there a rat pack for marijuana like Ram Dass and Timothy Leary? They had a rat pack. They had these cool people that were all together learning about psychedelics, you know, and they had Terrence McKenna. But when I asked Tommy, was there a rat pack for marijuana, just like Jack Hare and all the guys that wrote the book on ending prohibition, he kind of said no, but then he went off, remember, Brady, for about a half an hour. Tommy Chong talked about John Coltrane and Miles Davis.
Oh yes, John Coltrane and Miles Davis. He did talk about them a lot. I wanna infiltrate the Brad Pack of cannabis. I wanna start that. If there isn't one right now, I wanna start it.
It was my understanding that this group right here is in fact the Brat Pack of cannabis.
We can be.
I like that. I like that idea.
We totally can be the Bragg Pack for sure. And we'll get Crypto Cannabis to do some logos for us. And I'm ready, everybody, to do my drop. Here, let me share a little bit of my drop with you, everybody. It's really beautiful. I'm going to share my screen with you and go to my drop site here for a second. Let's see if I can get there. Here we go. Boom. And we'll go to Zenfolio. And this is really exciting. What I'm navigating here is all winter in the Pacific Northwest. I went to my friend's farm. It was the beautiful cannabis farm, and he had like 15 legal plants there and multiple incredible, incredible buds that were beautiful to photograph. And through my belief in helping the digital world bring us money so we can make our next film, I invented this thing called, and I have it on the blockchain, the non-fungible weed token. So can you see that? It says Jeffrey approved, and I made that in Photoshop. So I want to coin that. I want to get some dough to coin that. But these are some of my my NFTs that have yet to be dropped, and we know that certain non-fungible token communities pay a lot of money for these, and they can help us to support the freedom, because I'm not only dedicated to getting prisoners home, but to ending prohibition. And raising money for me will allow me to do more films and to do more photography like this. I mean, nobody deserves to be in jail for a plant, but it's so fun. We're going to do our golf tournament. We'll have incredible clothing. I manufacture hemp suits in Vietnam, but Vietnam is closed right now to travel still. But once Vietnam opens, we'll be able to make hemp suits for Tommy Chong, for all of us to navigate and to incredibly. So this is just a little bit of the photography that I do with the beautiful plant that we love. And I'm so blessed to soon, and Eric's going to be part of this to help us to and we're gonna drop this soon, but not now, because crypto's in a little bit of a bad state, right, Eric? You with us, Eric?
Let's say it's a buyer's market right now.
Right. So it's okay. Things are down, but when things are down, it's a good time to buy. But I did this one shoot here where we had Jesus at the Last Supper, and so that was pretty fun. And there's some behind the scenes shot at the Jesus party here, and there's one of our shots there. Do I have the bong shot? There it is. There's our bong shot. So the Last Supper and 420 clock. So it's going to be super incredible to drop these when the market comes back up. And don't forget to love the people that are taking the time out to grow the weed. I photograph them, and their hands are beautiful, and they're doing the right thing. So just don't have any mold, anybody. Clean and beautiful and respectable while you're growing this beautiful plant for all of our consumption. And that's it. I just wanted to share with you a few of my my photographs here. We're going to have a 1 series and a regular series. The 1 series will be worth more money, and some of the utilities, when you buy one of my pieces and it costs more money, you'll be able to go to an event. We'll have a utility on there where you get a product or an event that comes along with the plant. With the NFT. So it's kind of cool what I'm doing, and I know nothing except for photography is my love, and ending prohibition is my bigger love. And I just did these a few days ago. I found some green sparkle paper in my garage, and so I even photographed the baby with the weed. And art is subjective. Art is what it is, you know. It's really personal. So that's all I got to share with you there. Bring you all back here. We're on the downswing here. We got a few more minutes left on our show. Brady, tell us what's going on. How's your fly fishing going? Are you eating fish every day?
I catch and release. I'm all about, not harming the fish food.
Oh, magnificent.
Little prick here, and I'll release you back. So
I am totally a vegan, so that makes me happy. I'm totally happy for you there. And
so I was in New Mexico, then I came to Colorado. I've been fishing for a few weeks now. And then tonight I'm going to the 311, Slightly Stupid, and Stick Figure concert.
Oh my God, get Slightly Stupid and get them to come to our concert. Go backstage, dude. You know how I work, man. Let's do it.
I know, you just go. But I'm from the lawn seats this time, so.
I walk backwards like I was already in. You walk backwards. You go backwards like you're already in the club. You know, you go like this. You go whoop right past the guard, and you'll go in. And well,
you can get in. You can get into places. I'll give you that.
Did you hear that, Eric? That Brady's going to go see Slightly Stupid tonight, and 311.
That's why I put the little party thing up there. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is that in Mesa? That Mesa concert?
No, this is in Denver. But yeah, if they are playing in Mesa, I'll go to that because I live in.
Yeah, Slightly Stupid, Revolution, not Revolution. Slightly Stupid, Fortunate Youth, and 2 other bands will be playing in Mesa.
Destiny, help us with our concert. We're going to do a concert at Oakland Coliseum where we want Snoop and Slightly Stupid, and we would love your, just everybody to jump in and help me do that. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we could definitely help out with contacts and connections. We're a nonprofit organization, so we don't have any money to sponsor, but we definitely can get you with the connections.
That's important. Yes, I love that because we
on our, stories and stuff. If you guys have a story size graphic, we can post you on there and promote your event.
Great. Yes, for sure. Let's cross-platform. Let's do what we need to do. Get Vincente. Let's talk about my plans to do the big 42,000 person concert with 42,000 NFTs, and utilities will be tickets to HempFest. Utilities will be, a swag bag. Whatever it is, I want to help to get this concert done, because then we'll be on the nightly news, and we'll do it once a year. We'll do a concert once a year, and then we'll do the same concert. We'll do our relief concert in Portugal. We'll do one in Mexico, and we'll bring Bruce Springsteen, or we'll bring Slightly Stupid, and they'll start to follow us. We'll have a tour.
Yeah, sounds good.
We'd love to have a follow-up call on this and get my founder and executive director on the call. David Fowler, he actually runs, if you haven't heard Cannibal yet?
Cannibal,
Cannibal is Cannabis and Carnival put together.
Oh my God. In Brazil?
No, everywhere. National.
Okay.
Right now we just had our last one in Phoenix. What month was that? April, and we had about 3,000 to 4,000 people there.
It was on April 30th.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, let's totally, because that's what I want to do. I'll put Carnival in, I'll put everybody in, and all of our resources to do. And the first one's going to be at Oakland Coliseum. And Snoop already sold out Oakland Coliseum in 2019, so they know how to do it. They'll put the stage together. All we have to do is show up, and all of our bands show up, and they'll do it. You know, it costs a. It costs a lot of money to get a stadium, but if it costs us $1 million to put the show on, we're gonna make 4 at the door. So, and all that money is gonna be shared and go to the prison funds and to the vets and to Hempfest Europe. We're really excited, Eric, about your getting us on the on mainland in Europe.
Yeah, it's time. I mean, there are already a bunch of bridges there, but I haven't seen that many with Seattle. So it's going to be good. And Portugal is still a pretty new market. I mean, a lot of people are going after Spain, after Germany, but this is the first B2B show that Portugal's had. So it's pretty interesting. And we've already got interest from Lisbon, Porto, and Lithuania for hosting a Hemp Fest. So we're gonna keep going. We're just like, those are the first 3, but next comes Spain, and we're gonna hit Germany. We're just gonna go all around the Baltics, and before you know it, we will be the Oktoberfest for cannabis.
It's going to be so fantastic. Yeah, it'll be so bitchin' and so fun. And don't forget our prisoners and everybody. Any final words, Eric, today?
No final words. I did want to mention, though, that I do have underground resources in Vietnam. So if you want to talk about that, let's get a couple suits made, even though it's closed down.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, we take Larry Serban's fabric in 50-pound luggages over there, and they make my suits. I don't have. Oh, here I have my. Wait, if I can reach it, I almost got it.
Oh, I thought the fabric was there. Okay.
No, the fabric I get here. It's from China, but this is a hemp hoodie that fits on my night jacket, and so it's the first evening jacket with the hoodie, and that's all hemp, and it's so beautiful you can't believe it. And look at that, everybody. Why should anybody be in jail for a plant? So we lost the ladies. Brady, any final words?
Final words. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Wish me luck at the concert tonight. Should be fun.
Remember I said walk backwards and get them for our concert.
Walk backwards.
Just go in backwards.
Just going backwards. Yeah.
Hey, I got to roll for my 1 o'clock, gents.
Okay.
Weed.
We're good. And thank you so much. I'm going to put the outro on. Love you, Brady. We'll talk, everybody. And thank you, Eric, for showing up. Thank you. Love.
Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen and show our...
Jeff.
Yeah.
Also, we did a Twitter space this morning at 4 a.m. We gave Ramasday a massive shout out. You should someone should have sent you a recording. Check out that Twitter space.
I really appreciate it. I'll come at 4 in the morning next time.
All right, we'll get you your own show, man.
Totally, let's do it. Love you.
All right.
Peace out.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm going to share Brady. And are you still with us, Brady? Yeah, we got Brady here. So we're going to share our outro here. Here we go, everybody. Boom. Parade.
Lenin's 1971 Song of Peace.
Imagine all the people living life in peace.
So today, for the first time ever, I publicly perform my dad's song, Imagine. The performance, part of Global Citizens' Stand Up for Ukraine event. Oprah, too.
A deep and heartfelt thank you to all the countless advocates and allies who have volunteered, who donated, who've spoken out, who risked their lives to stand up for Ukraine.
Bruce Springsteen.
Refugees in Ukraine and around the world need our help now.
And John Bon Jovi with a message, Glory to Ukraine.
We sing Slava Ukraine, Slava Ukraine, Slava Ukraine.
And it was Julian Lennon playing his father's song, all of it helping to raise more than $10 billion in pledges from all over the world.
And the world will live as one.
Story years ago, as soon as I found out that Leonard had been arrested and he had lost his appeals and his request for retrial, and I became, close to Leonard, became a friend with Leonard, and learned who this man was, and it broke my heart to know that this innocent man was sitting in prison for now 46 years of his life, and this is the last chance we have to get him out with this president. And so I decided to dedicate every bit of my life to helping and finding ways to bring people together, to bring awareness and education and help gather support. We need support from everybody we can get. Everything that we bring to Washington, D.C. as American citizens tells them that we won't sit idle while we know an innocent man is sitting in prison. It's not a controversy anymore, not for anybody.
Yeah, I would just like to maybe explain a little bit about the fight of Leonard Peltier. It doesn't start in the 1970s. It starts way back in the 1800s, at the time when we were being attacked, since first contact, really. But for our nations, we've had political prisoners, starting with like Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse. They were all political. And one of the things about Leonard, his story doesn't really start there either. I mean, his story is basically our people being attacked. We've been colonized. Right now the key word is decolonization, okay? So part of decolonization is presenting the truth. Okay, we want people to know the truth of how Leonard or people were government sponsored, picked on. We just need everyone to see the strength that Leonard survived 47 years inside the prison. And it's really hard when you have to be away from your family, and he's been away that long. He doesn't know his grandchildren. His mother and father passed away while he was in prison. He's a human. He's not this stereotype image that the FBI has portrayed against him, the same way they portrayed against the Indians way back in 1890. In Wounded Knee, where they tried to justify killing people unarmed. They still continue treating us that way.
Should be with their teammates this week, preparing for the start of the new season. Instead, the
Jeff Eichen with WEEDSDAYS. Thank you for joining us today. And nobody should be wrongfully detained anywhere.
Glad to hear these things, and I just love her. I love her. And so I think about her every day, and I can't wait till she gets back here with us.
Now the U.S. government considers Griner, quote, wrongfully detained, a change in designation that means officials will no longer wait for her case to wind its way through Russian courts and will seek to negotiate her return.
FrYDay. Episode 105 today, everybody, and it's been a pleasure to be with you and to work for everybody's freedom. I'm now part of the Leonard Peltier camp. It's been really a blessing to follow that my whole life, and now to have gone in and to use my to help to do a lateral move to help Leonard come home. So we hope you all in prison are listening to my show and to know that we're coming for you, and that I fixed my latency today after 100 shows. And so I got to work with the Ecamm developer today. It was really nice. I was talking to him for like, God, for maybe even a Zoom chat for like 20 minutes or something like that. And I didn't even know that. I said, well, maybe you should tell your people to blah, blah, blah. And then I said, what is your, job at Ecamm? And he says, I'm one of the founders, so that was really beautiful. So everybody just remember that 3 is weed, 2 is peace, and F schedule 1. So I'm out of here and I love you. And it's Weeds Day on a Friday. Let's see if I can put it together in a quick turnaround for next Wednesday. Love you all, and stay excited about helping to end prohibition globally. That was a great show today. Thank you, everybody who showed up.
Record.
And thank you, StreamYard, and thank you, POD TV. It's been really beautiful to be with POD TV today. And